Other than John Theodore's playing? No, it was just like...
I think we're friends.
We've known Zach since I've known him since we were at the drive-in, and Zach took us on tour, and he's known him,
I've known Zach since I saw him at Garages before they had the record deal.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then John, he was in the band, and Joey from the Locust.
Yeah, the Locust.
And they were on Omar's label, GSL.
So, to me, music is a spiritual thing, a translate window into the spiritual world. Music accomplishes what religion only, wishes to accomplish. And how, I've read a book about a jazz piano player, and he talks about getting to inner heaven through his improvisational playing, which you guys definitely touched upon. And I was wondering how, what are your thoughts about how this applies to you guys' playing or writing?
Fuck, that's not big.
Yeah,
oh my God, Jamie.
Hey, I said we got that on the D. That was yours. Who was the piano player?
Oh, Ken Warner?
Kenny Warner. Yeah, sure.
Effortless Mastery?
Yeah, I think anyone who plays music will tell you that there's no greater high than playing music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's and you can see it in that guy. You can see it in Coltrane when he's using drugs, and then his music gets even further and further out. You know what I mean? So I think any musician, any artist, it always describes playing music as reaching some sort of nirvana or a type of meditation or a place where they say you're in the zone. Well, there's a million different words for it, but it's also, as general as it is, it's also individual to every single person. You know what I mean? So
some people might not get the same experience.
So I mean, it's connected to spirituality because music exists whether we play it or not. You know what I mean? That's what people don't understand. What we do is we carve, and there's a rock that exists, like a sculpted. There's a rock, and he sees the statue that has to come out of it. That's the only thing we're doing, is we're training ourselves to always see the music that's in the air, and then we pull it out of there. So really we're not authors of anything, and nothing belongs to us. You know what I mean? And it was already written, and it already exists.
I feel it's the most primitive form of language communication.
That's why people waste too much time on, like you mentioned, going to music school. People waste too much time on theory and not talking about just really about the concepts or about the spirituality of it or the approach. DeAntony taught at Berkeley, and he tried to do just that, and of course that didn't last too long. You know what I mean? Because it's just not how people want things run. But I think that if you went to music school and they said, okay, before you play a note, you have to watch Man on Wire, you have to watch Fellini's Satyricon, you have to watch I don't know what, you have to go look at Marcel Duchamp's work, and if they were to take that approach to it, more people would see the sculpture inside of the rock. Instead, people are looking into textbooks, which that doesn't really teach you anything. You know what I mean? You can read about it all you want.
More academia as for practicality and for what it really is.
And it just ends up producing faceless musicians, is what it does.
Yeah, exactly. Do you guys have any personal rituals before you get played along the same lines of that style of thought?
We usually just hang out together. That's a ritual, or sometimes we warm up together. Laughter is a ritual. We make each other laugh, listen to music. I think everything that you do is a ritual because whether you realize it or not, if you look back on things that you do before you play, you realize there's a pattern, even if the pattern wasn't intentional. Then there's intentional patterns, like I said, like Mars Volta, we always warm up together.
Shots ago.
Or people that drink will have a toast, you know what I mean, and things like that. There's conscious rituals, and then there's the unconscious ritual that springs from just togetherness and wanting to do this music.
And so I know you're a member of Racer X.
Yes.
So what are your similarities and differences between playing with Omar and playing with Paul Gilbert? It's completely two different styles of playing.
That's like apples and oranges. It's like jazz and I don't know, country or something. They're just to me it's hard to. But it is all music. It definitely, but
very different.
I couldn't even know it. It's such and it was so long ago. So, at least the spirit of what it was back then. I think the thing that maybe if there is a common thread is that, you're just every time you get on to go play, it's just it's really heavy because it's demanding, and so it's like another type of. I don't know. I don't want to say pressure. It's not like that at all. It's just it's